Good morning, children. Good to be back after quite a long time. Uh, we will start the first lesson of your second unit, lesson 3.1, Tartary. Now, if you see this lesson, it's a poem wherein it's an imaginary poem wherein they're talking of an imaginary place, and the whole poem is describing the place. Uh, if this was what was there in the place, if this was what was happening in the place, if this was growing in the place, if these creatures were found in this place. So that's what the whole poem is about. Okay, the poem is by Walter de la Mer. Now let me start the poem. I hope you'll have your pencils in your hand. If I were Lord of Tartary, myself and me alone, my bed should be of ivory, of beaten gold my throne. So when you see myself and me, letter M is repeated. So alliteration. Also, when myself and me are talking of the same person, so it is tautology. So that means he's imagining that he is the Lord, the King, or you see the ruler of this place called Tartary, and he is there all alone, the only human being over there. My bed should be of ivory. Now, what is ivory? Ivory is made of the elephant's tusk. Yes, so his bed will be of ivory. It's very costly. Of beaten gold, my throne. What is beaten gold? The gold that is hammered and made flat. Yes, into long strips. And in my coat should peacocks flaunt. Flaunt means show off. So he's saying, in my coat, I will have peacocks walking around very proudly. And in my forest, tigers haunt. So in his forest, he will have tigers roaming around freely. And in my pools, great fishes slant. Slant means swim sideways. Their fins athwart the sun. Athwart means lying across side by side. Like, for example, you have your classroom and I keep a desk across the entrance. Okay, so the desk is athwart the entrance. So it is what is happening is the fins of the fish are almost like blocking, just as I told you the example of the desk, are blocking the sunlight. Okay, so um, where was I? Yes. So this is the first stanza where he's dreaming of all this. Now we move on to the second stanza. If I were Lord of Tartary, trumpeters every day to every meal would summon me. What trumpeters? People who blow the trumpet. You know, in your band bajas, you'll have the man blowing the trumpet, big, huge instrument, okay, which is blown by the mouth every day. To every meal would summon me. Summon means to call. So what he's saying, he will not just told your meal is ready. The trumpeters would blow the trumpet. When he hears the sound of the trumpet, he will come to know, okay, my meal is ready, so I have to go. And in my courtyard pray. So what is he comparing the sound of the trumpet to the braying of a donkey? Yes. So they would be standing in the courtyard and making the sound of blowing the trumpets, and the poet would at once go for his meal. And in the evening lamps would shine, yellow as honey, red as wine. Now here it is simile because a direct comparison is made between the lamps or the glow of the lamps, the light of the lamps. If they are yellow, they will be looking like honey. If they are red, they will be looking like wine. And if you hear the sound, my courtyard's bray is a sound. So that's then it is onomatopoeia, the line about that. The courtyard's bray summon, sorry, it is onomatopoeia. Have you finished? Okay. While harp and flute and mandolin, these are all musical instruments. Harp is played. I don't know whether you all have seen. Have you seen the angels? When you see angels, they see the harp in their hand and they just play it with their fingers. Okay, and flute is what you play your basuri, and mandolin is a type of something like a guitar, but it's not. It's a different. It has a totally different shape. I will show you the pictures. Just let me finish the lesson. Made music sweet and gay. So how is the music sounding? Sweet and happy, merry, joyful. Gay means merry, joyful, happy. Okay. Now made music, the letter M is repeated. Okay. So if I were Lord of Tartary, I'd wear a robe of beads, white and gold and green they'd be. So what are the colors of the beads? White, gold and green, and clustered thick as seeds. Again, similarly, a direct comparison is made between the beads and the seeds. They would be clustered together, means in a bunch. And here should wane the morning star. Here is EVER. Okay, it's a short or contracted word for ever. Whenever should the morning star wane? Wane means become smaller in size. I don't know whether you in geography you have heard of the moon. The waxing moon and the waning moon. When the moon becomes smaller, it's called a waning moon. Same way. Now, what is the morning star? Morning star is the sun. The star that shines in the morning, the sun. So you see, whenever the sun becomes small, the power of the sun becomes less. There is no sunlight. I don my robe and scimitar. Don means wear my robe, and scimitar is a small dagger with curve, which is curved towards the end. And zebra 7 should draw my car through Tartary's dark glades. So how many zebras will pull? Draw here means pull. My car, no, it will be the cart. Okay. So in what he is going around, he will be going with zebras pulling his car. Where will he want to go? Through the dark glades means like open space with lots of grass. Okay. Lord of fruits of Tartary, his rivers. Okay, 1 minute. This line over here, through Tartary, here you'll have alliteration. Lord of the fruits of Tartary, her rivers silver pale. Lord of the hills of Tartary, glen, thicket, wood and dale. So here you see all the fruits of Tartary belong to him. So he is their Lord. And what is flowing through this river? And how is the river? It's like a silver, like pale in color like silver. So here this is a metaphor. Indirect comparison is made between the river and silver. Lord of the hills of Tartary, glen, thicket, wood and dale. Glen is a very narrow valley. Thicket is a thick bush of plants or shrubs. Wood is your jungle and dale is again a valley. So dale and glen almost the same. So it's tautology. Glen and dale tautology. I hope you are writing. Okay. Her flashing stars, her scented breeze, her trembling lake like foamless seas. Again, this is simile. Her flashing stars means at night the stars will be flashing their lights. And her scented breeze. Here in the woods when he goes, how is he guided? By the lights of the stars. And what does he enjoy? The perfume. Scented is the perfume. Perfume is there in the breeze because he's going through the jungle. Correct. Thicket wooded. Here he's going through the jungle and you have natural flowers growing there and he's getting the breeze, the scent of the flowers in the breeze. A trembling lake like foamless seas. Like why trembling lake? Because the water of the lake is moving. So that's what he feels, that the lake is moving like how the water in the sea moves. You see the waves in the sea, they always constantly moving, not necessarily in the lakes they move. They move only when there is a breeze in the lake because there is no flow of water. See, a lake, the water is just stagnant, collected in one big area. Whereas the sea, the water is continuously moving. It's moving all around. Okay, foamless means no foam. I don't know whether your dad asked shave. Then when they shave, they put the foam. Yes. So that foam, the froth that is there, which forms on top of the water when the waves move around, he is talking about that. So because there is no foam, he is comparing the lake to the foamless sea. The sea is continuously moving, correct? So he's saying the lake is also moving, trembling. Not so much, but it is moving. And so it looks like a foamless sea. A bird chirping citron trees. Citron is all lemon, all made of lemon, maybe orange, maybe sweet lime, maybe limes, maybe grapefruit. All these are lemon flavored fruits. So, a bird delighting citron trees. So, the tree is so full of fruits that even the birds enjoy sitting on the tree. Bird delighting. In every purple vale. So, vale is a valley, as I told you. So, what is the color of the valley? It is going to be purple. So, every purple vale means every valley that is purple, there will be birds who enjoy sitting on the citron trees. Okay. So now I want you to write the letter or the name of the poem, the full poem, and also the figures of speech in your English notebook. Okay. Write the figures of speech properly. If you're not sure, you can ask me. Okay. Now I will close this and I will show you the picture of the trumpet, the mandolin, and the harp. Okay. Here, this all are there in this paragraph. So the trumpet, the mandolin, and the harp. See, this is what a trumpet looks like. This is a trumpet. Okay, you will see this, no? Them playing in the weddings. Okay, then the next one is picture of mandolin. Okay, see, this is a mandolin. Generally, you don't have people playing mandolins in India. You have them in Spain and that those areas. So this is how a mandolin looks. It's more like a guitar, but the shape is different. Okay, and now you have the picture of harp. See, this is the harp. This is exactly what I was saying. You find when you think of angels, this is what they will be generally sitting and playing. See, this is a harp. This is what the harp looks like. Okay, these are all musical instruments. Okay, so now I hope you all have a good day and do write the poem and the figures of speech. Thank you and have a good